Cześć, dziś z nami wyjątkowy gość, Kristian Kostow, tuż po koncercie w warszawskiej Proximie. How was the concert?
Oh, it was amazing. It was so much fun. I've been waiting for like a year or even more. So yeah, I was super excited about it.
How does it happen that you actually came to Poland and played the concert?
Oh my God, it's actually a really long story, but it's all thanks to my team, Chris. I don't like to call them fans. We're like fams, not fans. So yeah, we're like friends. They were like bombarding a lot of different places that I should come to Poland, and I finally did. Thanks to them. So, yeah.
And how was the flight to Poland? Because it was your first time in Poland, isn't it?
Yeah, and I was flying here from Berlin actually, so it was like an hour flight, so it was okay. I didn't even
No jet lag or anything?
Yeah, not even get a chance to sleep. So it was like 1 hour. It's like in Moscow it takes you 1.5 hours to get somewhere. So it was faster than that.
You performed in Warsaw. You showed the music from your EP, debut EP, Shower Thoughts. And the first thing which I have in my mind while reading the title of the album is, what do you sing while showering?
I think most of the time Ariana Grande-ish songs, but yeah.
What about Thank You Next?
Yeah, jamming on this one, yeah, a lot. It's really good.
Yeah, and in the EP you put 4 songs. How the work on the album lasted? Was it hard to write the songs and sing them?
It was not hard to write them. It took us about a month or like 2-3 weeks, but everything that comes with writing an EP and making a cover art and everything, video materials and stuff like that, this was intense. This was hard. It took us about 2-3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
What took you so long?
The fact that we're traveling a lot and we wanted to make everything ourselves, that's why it took us so long, because we were like working, touring, and then we go back to Moscow and we have like 1 week to do something. We're like, oh my God, we have to push it, we have to make it happen. So yeah, I'm going to release a video soon how we make a cover art, so I'm not gonna spoil anything now. You can watch a video on my YouTube channel soon. So yeah, it's really interesting how we made it all come to life.
Yeah, don't tell me the title of the song, but tell me how has the work on the video clip lasted? What's gonna be actually?
I don't want to say anything.
Oh,
I want it to be a secret. Yeah. So,
secret guy.
Yeah, it's actually almost ready. It's almost ready, the MV, but I cannot tell you anything about it, sadly.
So, but thank you so much for the interview.
Yeah, that was it. Bye.
Yeah, just kidding. Everybody is like wondering because you released the EP, you do the video clip. When can we expect the whole album? I mean the LP of yours.
Okay, the thing is that now I'm in good hands of Symphonics Records and Polydor Island, which is a part of Universal Germany. And I'm in really good hands. I believe in my team, I believe in my people. And I want every song to be heard by people, so I don't want to rush things. Like we did with the EP, we actually rushed it a little bit. And
do you regret it?
No, I don't. I think everything happens for a reason, and I'm super happy that with people's response. I think they all loved it, and I'm really glad that they appreciated our hard work. But we have more than 10 songs almost ready. But it's not going to be like an album. I think we will release them like single after single after single, so it will be
compilation.
Yeah, probably something like that. And it's not on our side, it's more on Universal side, like, yeah, so I don't really know stuff.
But it will be like the digital version of the album, because nowadays I don't think many artists release the physical, the compact disc.
I don't know. I like physical editions as well. I think I'll make a limited physical edition.
Because for the EP there was no
physical edition, yeah. But I think that's good enough. I mean, now everyone is on Spotify, Apple Music, so it's good enough.
What's the hardest part of writing songs for you? You said the traveling and this lack of time, but what about searching for the inspirations, putting them to the paper?
Oh my God, I have a bunch of inspirations. It's actually the easiest part. Like finding something you want to talk about and write about is the easiest thing for me. But the way to tell the story is really hard, because you can sound cliche-ish, or you can be like super poppy or super alternative. And I want to find this, like, I want to be in the middle of it, because I don't want to sound too poppy and I want to be pop artist. So it's really complicated to find good words. That's why I'm searching for help of different songwriters and my brother and team. So yeah, by myself, I don't think that I would be able to write like a whole song with production and everything, but I'm in good hands again, so I'm really thankful for that.
You're sharing the, I think, emotions with
Experience, emotions, thoughts. Yeah, it's awesome.
let me ask you, because you are working on an album and everything, and you're playing a lot of concerts. And the Eurovision was, I think, the first big thing in your life. I think the topic will be, which will be coming back to you every single time. But you consider to come back to Eurovision, because everybody is like coming back to the Eurovision. Maybe after 1 year of after the participation, or about 2 or 3 years. What about you?
I don't want to say never, but it's actually really close to never, because I was on the second place, and you either top it or you don't come back. So I have either to win or not go to Eurovision, and it doesn't work like that. You never know who's coming.
But Dima Bilan, which was your mentor, coach in the Voice Kids, actually did it.
Yeah, so congrats, Dima. But I'm afraid. I really am, and I just think that I have to work on my music more and my personality to show it to people, and I just want to be a musician and a person who people can relate to. And I'm not so into this whole competition stuff. I want us to be happy, and I want to make new friends, not rivals. So I don't think that I'll come back, but maybe, you never know.
But the memories about Eurovision is always and only good, or you had these bad memories as well?
I have only one bad memory from Eurovision. Is
not winning.
Not winning. Yeah, it's the only thing. I don't even know why I care, but everyone cares, so it's okay, I think. But I'm so happy for Salvador. He deserved it. Everyone deserved it, actually, but Salvador was really special. And I'm just here smashing it, I think. I don't know. I feel like everything since Eurovision was going only like up, and I'm so freaking grateful for it, because I didn't expect that to happen. Because for me it was like just a competition. I didn't know the whole thing about the Eurovision community and everything, but they're just the most loving community ever, and I'm gonna miss them more than the whole like Eurovision thing, stage and everything, because it was so positive, the whole experience. And like the pre-concerts, the London concert, the Madrid concert, everything was so much fun.
After parties,
they were sick. I loved them a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna miss this part a lot, and the stage, of course.
But with the one person from the Eurovision, you took a collab with the Jots. How has it happened, actually? You wrote him, he wrote you.
We kind of became friends on Eurovision, and after that he just wrote an email to us saying that he has a lot of songs that maybe I could sing. And I was like, oh my god, yes, of course, let's do this. It happened in a week. He just said it, then he sent the song, then in like a week I recorded it, sent it back to him, and like in 2 weeks we had a song. So it was like the fastest ever release for us. Yeah.
Is he only like participant or artist you collaborated, or you still have a plan to do something with somebody?
I have a lot of plans, but they're not from Eurovision though. Yeah, so a lot of big artists answered our emails and stuff, but I cannot spoil it again. So yeah, it's all secret.
Again, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Yes.
I mentioned the Voice Kids, the Dima Bilan, and recently we, as a Poles, have a big victory about the Junior Eurovision. Have you watched this concert?
I have not. I've just seen the Roxy.
Thank you so much for the interview.
I just watched the Roxana's performance, and it was stunning. It was great. The whole the performance with these like white things all over her, and I like that she combined both English and Polish. I think this is really cool, because you can show your culture to the whole world, and I loved it. I think she deserved to win. Absolutely.
And what about singing in probably Russian or Bulgarian in your case? Because you mostly sing in English, yeah? You do stuff in English. What about singing?
Yeah, but I find it really difficult to write music in Bulgarian and Russian. I don't know why. It's probably because of me growing to like listening to English music only. And it's the problem here, because I love Russian music, I love Bulgarian music, I love Kazakh music, as my mom is from Kazakhstan. but I just cannot relate to it. I cannot write the same lyrics. I sound cringy. I sound bad when I write music in Bulgarian or Russian, but there is one song that I'm really proud of, and it's called Glubina. And I'm really proud of this work. I think this song is fire.
What about Kazakhstan in Eurovision? Because they did the debut in Junior Eurovision. Would you like to see the Kazakhstan in Eurovision?
I think yes. Of course, yes. They have, like, people don't know how talented singers are from Kazakhstan. They are hitting notes that are above the piano range. Like, I don't know, they're crazy. They're super talented, and they're really good singers and songwriters. So I really think that maybe they will even win soon. Maybe not now because it's like their first year, or maybe even now. I don't know. They can do this because they're super talented. So yeah, I think they have a lot of good things coming up. Yeah.
Awesome. The biggest difference between the East musicians, artists, and doing music, and the West? Because you do both. I mean, London and...
it's hard to say, actually. It's really hard to say. I don't know. It's such a deep question. I have to think about it. Because for me, it was always kind of the same experience. It all starts with a story, and then you work around it and you build a song. So it's kind of the same, actually, nowadays. Before, maybe it wasn't, but now it is.
I see. Your music, your performances is not only the music, but also the image, the stage personality you share. How it came about that you started to focus on your clothing and wearing as much as for the music?
I just love fashion. This is my hobby, actually, and I know that if I will come to the point where I quit music. I don't think that this will ever happen, but you never know. Never say never. I know that I can be fashion something.
Designer?
Maybe designer, but it's actually super hard. But
have you ever tried
fashion,
to?
Yeah, no, never. And I'm a good photographer, actually.
Ooh.
I don't know that you know. I don't know if you know it, but I'm a good photographer.
Now I know.
Yeah, and I'm super proud of my editing skills. But yeah.
So maybe you will do video clips in the future, not as an artist, but maybe as a director.
Director, yeah. Who knows? Maybe.
Another passion you have is traveling, as I can see on the Instagram and everything. What's the wildest travel you ever did? Do you remember just one spectacular one?
So one of the craziest trips of my life was a trip to New York, and I was performing in UN General Assembly. It was hella fun. I met Yoko Ono, I met Hugh Jackman, people like that. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience, and we were there for 22 hours. But I remember every single minute of being in New York. It's my favorite city so far. And I was in China once. I was singing at Miss World finale. It was crazy. Again, it was like in a movie, to be honest. And the whole nature of Sanya, of Hainan Island, it's so beautiful. It looks like it's all CGI. looks like it's all fake, but it's just so beautiful. You really have to go there if you have spare 13 hours to fly there. Yeah, it was a crazy experience as well, and I would really want to go to Japan, super bad, because I'm such a fanboy of Japanese culture and everything. So yeah.
And K-pop, for example, is really popular.
100%. I'll go to Seoul, I think, really soon, actually.
You're traveling, doing concerts, singing, recording. Where do you how do you find the time for your personal life, like resting, relaxing?
Oh my God, I actually don't have any time for that. And I usually complain about it on my social media with my friends, with my team Chris and everyone. And I'm like, I always sound so stupid, actually. I'm like, oh my God, Chris, stop complaining. Your life is amazing. You're a musician. You're doing your dream job and everything seems fine for you. But sometimes you just want to know what are your plans for tomorrow, because I don't really have any, because I don't have control over my life, because I didn't even know that I'm going to meet you today, for example.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know. So it's like that. I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. So it sometimes gets depressing, but I don't know. I'll get through it. I'm strong.
But have you ever had this kind of depression? Because in artists' world...
24/7, just like Billie Eilish said, actually, almost every artist you see out there who's like smiling and doing everything for their audiences, we are just a bunch of depressed people, actually. That's why we're writing music, because we want to release this whole like emotion out of yourself somehow. And it really does help. Like whenever I feel bad, I just sit in front of a piano, start writing, and it goes away. So yeah, most of us are depressed, even though we're like smiling and everything.
So what's the like a clue to change? Maybe you can change it.
I have no idea. I'm looking for answers as well. I have no idea. Sometimes I can just stay till 5 a.m. and think of bad stuff. And if you are watching right now and if you don't feel good, just know that there are people around you who do understand you. We just don't want to talk about it because no one is interested in bad parts of our lives. So we just have to stay strong and just know that everything will be okay one day. You just have to work for it and try to find your solution of going out of this depression. For me, it's music. I don't know what works for you. So, yeah.
Beautiful sentence. And if you have like the contact for some specialists who can help,
don't be afraid of that. Like therapy is absolutely fine. Actually, people in Russia, when I say that I'm going
to like ashamed of,
they're hiding it. I don't know why. We should really talk about it more, because therapy is nothing to be ashamed of. You just sometimes have to say everything that's inside of you, and you're just like shy and you don't want to talk about it with your family and your friends. So you can always go to a therapist and talk about your life and about your thoughts and everything. Just you can be completely honest, because they will try to do their best to help you, and they can be your best friend. So it's absolutely okay to do therapy.
Oh my gosh, it's so serious interview right now, but I think that maybe not the reason, but the thing which can help is the another person in your side.
Definitely, it's so hard to be alone. I know what it's like, because like I said, I always travel, and I do have my brother and like our team with me. But whenever I'm alone in my room in the hotel, you know, it gets to you at one point. You feel like nothing really matters. What's the point on even trying to do something if like maybe no one cares, maybe everyone will forget about you? So you get this type of thoughts sometimes. So you just have to try and find someone who can listen to you. Just listen. Sometimes you don't even need answers, because you have everything in your head. You have your own answers.
You just want to talk.
You just have to say it out loud. Yeah.
I don't want to ask you about your private life, but I think many people like wondering about like if artists if they have no time for anything, if they like have a time to, and if they have open hearts for love, for example. How is in your case?
Absolutely. I think we're just human beings. There's nothing different with us. It just happens that someone is like programming, or someone works at like, I don't know, some Google office or somewhere, or like making new phones and etc. etc. We write music. That's the difference. That's it. We're totally the same. The fact that we don't have time is really sad, because we really don't. But I think it's all a matter of if you want something, you will have it. And I just don't think that I need it in my life right now. Because if I would be like constantly thinking about having a personal life and like love affair or something, I think I would find a solution. I guess I just don't need it right now.
So there's nobody in your like...
Not even in my mind. Yeah, so it's like I'm super...
I recently talked with Conchita Wurst about that, and she also told me that if love comes, it will come.
Yeah. I don't want to look for it. I don't want, like, I'm 18, okay? I'm super young, so it's okay for me. And I'm not even looking, to be honest. I'm just
focusing on...
Yeah, if I will feel it, I will feel it, I suppose. So, yeah.
You're not looking for a love, but I probably... I know that you're probably looking for new concerts, new stuff. Absolutely. What's gonna be like New Year's Eve party for you, and the next plans for 2019?
I cannot say this to you, actually. It's so confidential. Like, I even had this rant on my Twitter page. Like, why the hell my life is like that? I have so many great projects coming up, and I cannot even share the information with you guys because it's a secret. But a lot of crazy stuff is happening in my life right now. I'm so beyond thankful and grateful. And I just can say that a lot of new music is coming. Great songs. I really love them. And I just don't know. On New Year's Eve, I want to be with my family, but
so no like big concert in that day.
No, definitely not now. And I actually don't think that I will be with them. I think that I'll be in the somewhere really far away. But it's again a secret, so I cannot spoil it. But it is what it is. I will see them soon. So yeah, I guess I'll have a week off with them because I miss them so much.
Awesome. I wish you that. And what should I wish you actually for this 2019 instead of more time to waste on relaxing?
I just want to be proud of myself. I want to be proud of my work and be proud of myself and not ask myself if there is a point of doing that. I want to be 100% in love with my own works, because right now it's been kind of hard for me to accept everything that's going on in my life, because I really have no time for private things. But I just want to make people relate to me, and I want them to understand me as a person as well. So I want my music to be relatable, and I want me to be strong. I want to be strong, and I want to stop complaining about my life. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.